Hello everyone, this is my 3DR Solo Resurrection series, and in this video I'm going to show you that you do not need to use any phone to fly the 3DR Solo drone. The controller itself always originally came with a way for you to plug in an HDMI cable, which is called an HDMI mini, to a HDMI standard. Let me repeat, they're both male connectors, so it's male to male, but it's a male HDMI mini to a male HDMI regular. This is a standard old DVD player. It's just got a really large, cool screen. It flips around. I can now fly my 3DR Solo visually, as well as turn this around and be able to view it from any angle. Okay, I've got my GoPro 10 Black in my mod case. I'll have a link in the description below of my little accessories. I've got them just kind of dangling there. This is an HDMI extender cable. Again, I'll list the parts so you can extend this. I'm also going to have a ribbon cable. I particularly seem to like this just because it's a little bit more weatherproof. If you're setting your drone down while it's moist, moist grass, you'll feel a lot more comfortable if this is, a sealed rather than a ribbon cable. Even though it's lighter, this cable itself isn't much heavier than the ribbon cable. What are you saving? 15 seconds of flight time. It's not worth it. You're more getting the shots to enjoy the drone. But I just wanted everyone to see that you can then use your monitor, and it'll tell you how much battery you have left in your GoPro. It'll tell you how much time you have left on your card, and it doesn't give you any flight displays, but it gives you the full view of what the camera is seeing. So instead of squinting your eyes at a little old small screen, you can look at this big screen. And this is portable. It's running off a lithium battery. It runs for 2 hours. I'm completely delighted that I have this. Now I can do all my aerial footage. I can have somebody else watching this while I'm using the phone app if I wanted to. Again, isn't it weird how right now I have no phone connected and it's saying go ahead and start my motors? And the reason why, folks, is because the Solo uses the last known configuration from when it was set up from the Solo app or the Solex app. And I'm going to just prove to you guys, just to show you how much I love Solex. Man, I've had such a great experience. Not. So now I'm going to show you guys, are you running Solo or Solex software? Well, you can now, which I'm going to do. Give me just a second here. Let me get to my, because now you can see, well, wait a minute. I'm going to give this away. We're going to now fly this drone because I don't have any blades on this. It's giving me permission to take off. As you can see, the only thing I have connected is my HDMI cable. This is to prove to Solo people, the group on Facebook, Kelly and Tom over at Pilot, Side Pod, hi, that we don't need you guys. You guys are horrible. This is all free, folks. Instead of buying the software, invest into the little equipment that you need for years and years of more life. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to now start my motors. Guess what? They're started. Looks like they're flying, isn't it? Those are going, bros. So anybody that doesn't think that you need Solo or Solex to be running, you can tell them to point to this video, because technically this drone is flying in the air. It's using the GoPro. Obviously it doesn't really know what's going on because it's still sitting, but it doesn't have blades. And this is all a test video. I don't recommend anybody do this unless they know what they're doing. But again, I just wanted to prove to everybody that you can run your 3DR Solo, be able to view it nicely from a lounge chair sitting right on your lap, being able to fly this 3DR drone in lovely bliss happiness with just a simple HDMI cable. I'll leave the link below that you can get this in either Walmart or Amazon. And now what we're going to do is we're going to show you that, as I said, whatever the last configuration was from the last phone, And even if you have the Solex software installed, you can still run the Solo software. You don't need to run, let's see where my Solo's at. If I still have it on this phone. Okay, here it is, Solo. Here it is. Dun, da, da. So now we're going to load this sucker. Okay, and I'm not connected to Wi-Fi, so we're just going to go through what this app is going to want you to do. So we're going to want to go fly it. And it says disconnected from Solo Wi-Fi, so we need to go back and we have to connect. It says to connect, so we click to connect. We're going to go to my settings. I'm going to turn on my Wi-Fi. We don't want to connect to my, so we're going to cancel that. We want to connect to this Solo. And now it's connected. We just want to wait for it to come up to the next prompt and go resume app. And now you can see that the Solo is connected to the Solex app because it's just basically the same software. They copied it, folks, okay? Just so you know, it's all copied, and I'm just horrified that these guys are such assholes. So I'm going to let everybody know the whole technical behind it. So now you can see both the drone and the controller set up. Let's go in to see if we can view anything. What do you know? So now I'm on, you can see me. I got the viewer directly from the controller. So there's no way of losing any signal. This is directly coming from the drone. Doesn't come through another wireless, but you can see this is also hooked up. So Kelly, kiss my ass. Tom, kiss my ass. Anybody doesn't like this free kind of stuff to let this 3DR Solo get re-resurrected, well, you can kiss my ass. So now you know that you can load the Solo app right on the Solex because it's the same software, guys, okay? So now you know. Tell everyone I said hello. And till the next video, which is going to blow your mind.